Clear? Yeah, it's pretty
Y-
clear. How about
Yeah,
me?
I'm using. Yeah, it's so clear actually.
It is?
Yeah.
All right, I was gonna plug my microphone in, but I'm not gonna do that now. Just because sometimes for me, it captures like a little bit too much volume wise, I think, or something.
Yeah.
I like put
The
up the
vol
wrong.
Even your volume now is so loud,
I also
or maybe
talk
it's the
loud.
headset.
I don't have any headset on. I'm just talking normal. This is my phone speaker
Oh, really?
or my phone microphone, I guess. Yeah. I have. That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes when I use these ones, it works good, but I notice it even in like my editing software and stuff that I'll redline really bad all the time. And yeah, so it's because I don't have like good placement for everything where I'm at. I got like a really small space. I'm doing everything
Um.
in.
By the way, does it sound like I'm in a can?
No, not really.
No.
This is far better. So
Yeah.
much better, honestly.
Because when I was trying to use this one actually to check, sometimes it hears everything actually, even if it has I'm using the voice cancellation stuff with it. It can still hear even like the smallest bits of sound. That's why I'm quite concerned.
I mean, it usually they can. I don't know. I think that a lot of videos, like stuff nowadays, like for the live or whatever, they have like different, like you said, voice like noise cancellings. So depending on how you're using it with what, it'll cancel. Like it'll isolate different sounds and stuff. I think it does something with like distance from the microphone or like how loud objects are. I don't really know, man. Because I notice when I use my microphone, sometimes like there'll be like noise out in the distance, people driving around like ATVs and stuff like that, and you don't hear it.
I
Like
see.
usually, sometimes like planes will go over and stuff, and yeah, usually you can't hear that, and yeah, sometimes you'll hear my like I have like a bunch of like wild cats running around, so you'll
Mm.
hear the cat sometimes like knock stuff down, but that's because they're within like 10 feet of me, and it's like a sharp sudden out noise, so they'll catch that.
Did you
But
turn on your comments?
I have them in the bottom here. Yeah,
No.
say hi in live chat.
I see.
By the way,
But by the way, who's this friend from Portugal? Portugal, right?
oh yeah, he just someone I met in Turkey also.
Oh.
Yeah, he worked. That other guy was one of the workers, like the volunteers there,
Mm.
and so was he. And he was there for I don't know. I was in Turkey for like 2.5 months. Remember? So
Mm.
yeah, and then I think he was there for maybe a month, maybe a more. But the other guy you met, Miguel,
Yeah.
he was there pretty much the entire time I was there, maybe just shy of a week or something.
Mm.
So yeah,
Did
we had
did
like
you
a that's super bright. What was that?
did you volunteer with him?
No, I didn't volunteer. I was thinking about doing volunteering, but the websites and stuff, you usually got to like pay to volunteer and whatever else. And I'm not paying to do work for free. I'm not gonna pay to do work for free. What? Why would I do that?
But you're helping some people.
I'm helping businesses to turn a profit. No, and that's no. Come on. They're not even my like friend or anything. You know what I mean? Like, why would I pay to make someone else some money, dude? That's not even my friend. Like I can't even with that. It's so stupid. I would never do that.
Oh, really? Give me a moment, Wendell.
No.
I'll just do something. I'm back. So, what's the name of the Portuguese?
Oh man, dude, I'm drawing a complete blank right now too. I should know it. I want to say Pedro, but I don't think that's right. You know me, I'm terrible with names, dude. I should
How
remember
did
his name because he was a pretty cool guy and he was really nice. I just God, I'm so awful with names.
can you chat in the comment section that they can like leave a comment or ask anything? Hi guys, thank you for watching.
I have it up. I type. I see. Can you see my thing in there?
Oh,
Viva
I I
Oaxaca.
think that's Oaxaca. That's from Mexico, I think.
Oaxaca.
Hi
Okay, the
guys.
next, yeah. I know
You know,
Viva, yeah,
I mean
but
they have cheese there. The Oaxaca kind of cheese, I think. Am I right,
okay, so yeah.
RM? We're just talking anything under the sun. If you wanted to, want us to talk about anything, we can talk about it. Actually, we're just here hanging around.
Yeah, catching up. We met in the Philippines. He's obviously from the Philippines. I am from America, and yeah, that's what we do, man. We catch up, talk about random stuff.
I don't think it's obvious that I'm from the Philippines because I
No,
don't look
definitely
like
not.
one.
Just trying to assert that, I suppose. Yeah, no, it's not completely obvious. Like you were saying, the one day you could pass for like Indian or like Hispanic or just about anything,
Yeah,
honestly. That's in those regions, I
yeah.
think.
Even actually in Indonesia, when I was there, people are like talking to me in Bahasa, and
Oh,
I don't
really?
understand it because they think that I'm Indonesian.
Yeah, dude, I can only pass for a white guy. Jeez, sucks. I was going tan in there for a little bit. I'm like, man, I'm gonna get a nice tan going, and then people are gonna get confused. And I decided probably not. Probably not. That's only gonna give me skin cancer. So
Oh, really?
yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could pass for much other than a variety of white.
Oh,
So
the Philippines is 80% Roman Catholic. I think around 5% Muslim, and the other 5% is like the other Christian religions.
yeah, we go over that
So
one a decent amount.
we have some crazy Catholic traditions here, especially during Lenten season. Some would
Like a cod.
actually they would hurt themselves.
Yeah, I remember watching LA Lacad, dude. That was insane. Honestly, I kept expecting the end of the line of people,
Mhm.
and it just seemed like it didn't come ever. I don't know.
Um,
I think
I
at least 2 or 3 hours they were like walking by the area I was at.
did you do that?
I didn't walk with them, but I definitely watched. You know what I mean? Them parade
So
by with all the
usually
floats holding the crosses and stuff.
the tradition is called Via Crucis. It's translated as the way of the cross. So basically, there are stations of the cross, the things that happened to Jesus during his way to Golgotha, and they usually pray every on every stations of the cross. I think it's around, I don't know how many stations it is, maybe around 12 or more than 12, I think.
Yeah, like for the different saints or whatever, right?
No, for the different stations, like for example, the agony in the garden, and then Jesus
Um,
was
Yeah, you got to
You
explain it a little
know.
better. When I was going to the different like booths and stuff, because they had like 'em literally everywhere
Mm,
when around Publishona and stuff. They some of them like had specific guys' names and stuff too. That was why I was kind of like confused, I guess. So like I didn't
what
know and they had like
what do you
specific
mean?
like each one had like different verses and everything else like that, and I was kind of like trying to figure out exactly what it was going on, I guess, from that.
I mean, in every stations there are other characters like the apostles, maybe Mary, and sometimes there was a station where like Simon of Cyrene would help Jesus carry the cross, things like that, and maybe in the stations like there are things that Jesus meets the women of Jerusalem, so or maybe he, I don't know. I mean, some of the apostles are there also during the Stations of the Cross. I mean, John was there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I'm pretty sure I saw John as one of like a verse about John, and then like yeah, I have a bunch of videos. I could probably I think I have maybe one or two on my YouTube. I was gonna do like a whole thing on it and
Oh,
then
really?
clip it into the background. Yeah, because I thought it was really cool. One of the locals took me around and we walked around and checked out all the different setups that people had because there was so many. I swear, you
I
walk
see.
like 5 meters or so, and then there's another one. You know, and she said something about like the street lights because they had like these weird street lights up, and she
Mm.
said something about you follow the street lights like the Three Kings or something like that. I don't know if that was actually true. It was just something weird she said. And I was just like, what? Okay. But there was a light through the series of all of the booths and stuff with so I mean, I don't know.
Was she
Maybe
good
for
in
the area, I don't
English? Did she explain clearly to you, Dorian?
yeah, that's what she kind of explained it like that. And I was just like, what's going I don't know. I didn't want to be like, you're wrong. I had no idea.
Well, maybe she mashed up Christmas and London season.
Maybe. I don't know. That's what I remember her saying, and I'm like, "What? What is going on here?" Okay. It it made enough sense at the time because there was like I think it was just supposed to help guide people,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
and maybe that's why she said that. I don't really know.
Hi guys, thank you for watching. I mean, if you have some questions, maybe about anything under the sun, you can always like uh, leave on the comment section. We're supposed to have a live with Dorian's channel, but it seems like he needs to wait for like 24 hours for the live to be available. So we decided to do the live here in my channel also. And by the way, please subscribe to our channel. We're trying to get this monetized so that we could, travel more. Um, Dorian and I collaborate um, when he was here traveling in the Philippines. We tried to, travel around here as much as we can. I brought him to the mountains to have like a tattoo from the oldest tattoo artist here in the
Yeah,
Philippines.
ah, I can't get my there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could
it
also
was really
like
fun.
comment
Highly recommend.
where country you are from. It will be nice to know who the people that are who are listening to us now. By the way, Dorian, what are the things that you do when someone dies, like during the week? We're,
Oh man,
we should since we are talking about traditions. So how about there on your area in your area? I mean,
It God, it really depends on the person, the family, how much money they have, what religion they are. You know, it really depends, but it is pretty common. You know, you go to mourn, they have like the casket or whatever up. You go to mourn, usually there's like a buffet and like a kind of like a remembrance ceremony, I guess you'd call it. You know, where people kind of hang out and chat about the person and
Mm.
fun times they had or whatever else. Sometimes people get a little bit rude and will be like, you know, talking. It depends. Sometimes it's not the nicest thing. Sometimes here, I
Oh, really?
usually that doesn't happen, but you know what I mean. Sometimes, every so often, it's just like at weddings. Sometimes you know you get that one person that's so you get that sometimes, but
Oh.
usually it's mostly like just like remembrance and it'll be like
Mm.
oh chatting about how cool they were in life. You know what I mean? And yeah, eat food, have a buffet, and yeah. It's
I,
kind
I,
of,
I
depressing, I'll be honest, most of the time for us,
I
you
am
know?
quite excited to share about this because we have like a different kind of thing we do during the wake. The wake is where you like visit the the remains, right, and then stay there
Yeah,
for
yeah.
quite some time. Yeah. Here in the Philippines, usually we have wakes. Sometimes wakes would last for a month because we have a tradition wherein like you need to, like, for example, the dead person is the dad, and sometimes the family would wait for all of the children to come back before um, before the funeral. So sometimes wakes would last for months until
Everyone's seen
everyone is
the
complete.
post.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
So sometimes this happens. Actually, they need to refill the. I mean, they need to refill the formalin to the dead body so that it will be preserved for days more. And
Yeah.
during the wake, I grew up in a different kind of in a community where even if it's poor, people would still like try to find ways actually to feed the visitors. So every night, there's free dinner actually
Yeah,
in a way.
it's
So
good.
sometimes it's a poor community, and sometimes they can't afford actually to buy meat. So usually they replace meat with jackfruit.
Jackfruit, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So most of the dishes are they have like different dishes there, but the meat is replaced with jackfruit. And also during the wake, I told you it's a poor community, right? So there's a lot
Mhm.
of gambling.
Yeah,
So
I can see that.
people would
Spiders and stuff?
play. Yeah, people would play those things like, what do you call this? Baccarat, things like that.
Baccarat,
I
okay.
I don't know if you know mahjong.
I know mahjong, I do know mahjong, yeah,
So
definitely.
usually it's the older people who plays mahjong, and it's the younger people who plays baccarat, and there are other like card games also being played. And when someone wins, he would donate something from his winnings, and then like
The
every night
family.
there will be like a lot of collections which will be used for the funeral, because during the funeral you're like you I mean, you needed to like feed the people who are going to um, attend the funeral. So most of the money will be used like for all the expenses for the whole time of the wake and the funeral also.
Right. Yeah, see, I wish we're a little bit more like that here sometimes because like sometimes people do give to families and everything else like that. Like you'll see it. Uh, sometimes you'll even see like posters up around towns and stuff like for a specific person. but it's usually for that kind of thing. It's mostly like if they were whatever, well-to-do in the community or touch the community in some way, or for whatever reason their
Mm,
story touches people's heartstrings or something. I think we've like distanced ourselves from the whole like
mm.
thing that is death a little bit sometimes. Yeah, definitely, man.
What
Definitely. It
what
definitely
does it
is.
mean?
Can't you
What,
tell?
what does it mean?
Look it up later. Look it up later. Don't do it now.
I know what it means. I mean, I'm just
Yeah,
confirming it with you.
yeah. So that's something we probably can't say on live because demonetization and bannings and stuff. But thanks for asking, man, because yeah, I don't know. Don't even know what to say to that.
Where are you from,
Good
little
sense of
meat?
humor.
Where are you from?
So that's American. It's got to be American, right? You're American?
Yeah, most probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So, yeah, I don't know. I think we should be like a little bit. We don't. I don't know. I feel like most people don't even Florida. Hell yeah, dude. I knew it. It had to have been something like that. God
we have
dang
we
it.
have we have talked to someone from Florida like a few lives ago. It
Yeah, dude. I
was
I mean,
raunchy
I
also.
love Florida. Florida's great, dude. It really is. We get so many great stories from them. Dude, has anyone thrown an alligator through the drive-through window recently over there? I hear stories about that sometimes, man, and that is always funny to me. I I say do that just cause, like for real. That's like entertaining. Did you ever hear about that?
No.
Okay. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, some guy was
My
like trying to rob a McDonald's or something, and then they threw a
yeah.
baby alligator through the drive-through window. Yeah, they are everywhere there.
I mean, my Twitter account is full of the recent shooting that had happened.
Oh man, I which one? Which one?
The Kirk one. My Twitter account
Oh,
is
god dang, yeah. Sorry, there was like a school shooting here the other day too. So I don't know.
I,
Like I think that was like literally the same day. There was a school shooting. So
I mean, are crocodiles like a lot in Florida, or are you allowed to eat
are
them
what?
there? I
Crocodiles,
mean, yeah,
gators, and stuff. Yeah, yeah, you can eat those.
I see.
I don't know if there's regulation on it even. Is there regulation on eating crocodiles there? There's probably probably gotta have a license to hunt them and stuff like that. They have crocodile farms there, so it's like
Mm.
I've eaten crocodile before. So
Oh, really? Does
gator
it really
tails,
taste like
gator tails.
chicken?
I think it. I don't know. I can't. It's been a long time since I think it's a little greasier or something, almost
Mm.
chewier or something. It's been a while. I might be confusing bear and like ostrich together right now.
I, I
That's the
I
thing.
really wanted to experience how it tastes like. If you if ever you come here, we could go to Dabai. They have a crocodile farm there, and they cook the meat of the crocodile. We can like try that one.
Is it the one where they do it like rotisserie style and stuff like that?
We don't.
I
I
think I
don't
saw.
know. I don't.
I feel like I saw something where because you have that other dish where you guys like wrap it and then tie it and then like rotate it like rotisserie style. But it isn't crocodile. I don't. God, I'm trying to think what you told me what it was too one time. And I can't even remember now.
Lechon.
Lechon, yeah. Is
Yeah.
that it?
Yeah.
But they do that with the croc or the alligator or whatever, right?
I don't know. I haven't seen actually crocodiles being lechon.
Dude, I swear
I
to God,
uh,
I
I I I
saw that
always
on the internet.
heard about how delicious like the food in Louisiana is. I always wanted to
Gumbo,
taste.
dude.
I no, I don't like that. I don't like seafood. I mean, most of the time. I have you heard of beignets?
Beignets?
Yeah,
Probably. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what it is. You know
it's
me, I
like a
eat a lot of
dessert.
weird food all the time.
Hmm.
So
Is it
it's a
is it
dessert.
hard to? Huh?
You said it's a dessert.
Yeah, beignets. Have you tried crawfish before?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah,
We got crawfish around here. You can get them out of the river and stuff.
I
You
see.
put like a pop bottle inside of another pop bottle, and you put a hot dog in it.
Mm,
They'll like crawl in and they can't get out and stuff.
mm,
It's like a simple crawfish trap. So like, yeah, dude, crawfish are pretty good. That's why I'm saying gumbo. Crawfish gumbo or something like that.
yeah.
So love
Somehow,
crawfish gumbo.
um, I mean, Cajun style of cooking is not like uh, it's a rare kind of taste here in the Philippines. So I think most Filipinos will not be appreciative of that kind of taste. You
I love
can,
Cajun.
I mean, I can actually taste it when I eat Popeyes. That's why I don't like really going to Popeyes.
Oh, really?
there's there's like a
I feel
taste
like
that I
you don't like it. I don't like Popeyes either, but I didn't ever equate it to Cajun food for some reason. I get what you're saying. There is a
there's
weird
something there.
taste to it.
Yeah,
Yeah. I know what you're talking about exactly. I don't know what it is. You think that's Cajun?
yeah. They try to
It might be.
advertise Popeyes here as a Cajun style of cooking.
They do. They do. You're right. I I never equated that to Cajun, man, because I use Cajun. I love Cajun. I got just wait 1 second. 1 second.
Go ahead. You have Old Bay. I'm just oh really?
Cajun seasoning, man. That's what I'm
Uh,
saying. Like I love Cajun stuff. That's the
I thought
I got it.
usually
I like it so much. It's right next to me.
I thought they usually use Old Bay for any Cajun style of you know best chicken is Jollibee. And not really here in the Philippines. It's like disgusting. I mean, right now it's not the same as what it was before. They focus their best chicken kind of taste overseas, but they left the Philippines with like disgusting chicken recently. It's
What is
not
it, Kenny
the
Rogers?
best. Anyway.
Is that where you got to go?
Have you tried Jollibee Little Meat? Have you tried Jollibee here, Dorian?
Oh,
Have
me?
you
Yeah, of
tried?
course I had Jollibee. Of course.
Uh, I'm just wondering. Did you
Yeah,
like
no,
the
I ate it.
chicken?
Actually, it was all right. It's like you said, it's not the best chicken. I don't even know if it's probably like in the. I think it's probably one of the. I don't want to be like rude. I'm not saying Jollibee's bad, but it's probably one of the worst chickens I had there. So
Even our friend Jason doesn't like Jollibee. Actually, he would he
like
would
the McDonald's chicken was better than the Jollibee chicken, and then what was that one that Jason went to the one time?
oh undocs.
Yeah, that was better chicken
Actually,
than Jollibee.
he didn't just go there once. He goes there every time he has time. Actually,
Jason did.
yeah, I really hate
Yeah,
going there actually because he usually eats at the balcony, the one with no aircon, and it's so hot sometimes in the Philippines. Even during the time that he was here, actually, it was really hot. That's why I really hate.
like dude, sit inside. What are you doing?
He likes the heat actually. You can
Oh my
really
god,
get
dude.
a lot of sweat here in the Philippines, and he likes to eat
Dude.
outside.
I hated it like a little bit, honestly. Like, I mean, I like the heat a little bit too, but dude, it was like I was taking a shower constantly. I don't know. Yeah, Jason, you gotta use the aircon, man, dude, because Jason sweats probably almost as much as I do. That
I
guy,
know.
dude, nah, you can't do it. I know how much I was sweating, so I know I can only imagine how everyone else is, dude. No, you're not made for the weather, bro. You gotta use
Uh,
the AC.
Hey, Lil Mate, do you like the spice of the spicy chicken of Jollibee?
Do we have the spicy chicken here? I don't know if we. I haven't. I
I
don't. We don't have a Jollibee by me, so I don't really. We don't have in my area in America. We don't have Jollibee. I don't think so.
maybe
It's
not
hard
a
for me
lot of
to.
Filipinos there.
We do have a pretty sizable population of Filipino people actually, but we
Maybe
still don't have
not
a
enough.
Jollibee.
Maybe not enough for
Not enough.
Jollibee to
Yeah.
come there.
Well, we don't have like In and Out. We don't have Five Guys or anything like that. We don't have like quite a few of the actual like fast food restaurants that most of the country. We have a Sonic. I don't know if that means anything, but yeah,
I
so we
have
don't have
heard
most of
about
the
it.
other ones. Yeah,
Do you have KFC there?
of course. We have KFC, we have McDonald's, we have Burger King, Wendy's, all like the standard ones.
Eh,
But as far as
Have you
like others, we don't.
have you tried a KFC here in the Philippines?
I did.
Do
I
they
did.
taste different or just the same?
They have like some differing dishes, like which is like localization. So like
How
they
about
localize the area, but like they
how about
have
the
like the
chicken?
one with like a honey on them or
Mm.
caramel or something.
How about the chicken?
The chicken itself,
Does it taste
when it's
different?
It's I don't think it really tastes that different, no.
Mm.
It might be I wanna say it might be, like, a little bit greasier, but not
Mm.
exactly, not, like, way greasier. I think it's, like, maybe the cook times are different.
Mm.
So, greasy is the wrong word to use. It may be, like, a juiciness to it. There's, like, a different
Mm.
level of juiciness. You know what I'm saying? There's more moisture
I
with
see.
it, almost,
I
but
see.
it's still just as crisp. Like, it all like, you get what I'm saying?
Mm.
So yeah, I liked it. I don't know. Like I
In
say,
your
go ahead.
in the first time that you tried eating here in McDonald's, were you shocked that we that the McDonald's here have spaghetti?
Not really, just because I'd seen it on the internet.
Oh, really?
That's the
Did you
thing,
try?
yeah.
Did you try the spaghetti of McDonald's?
I did try it, or actually not McDonald's, just Jollibee's,
Jollibee.
just Jollibee's, because they have like the meal deal there. You can get a piece of chicken, like a chicken
Mm.
breast, and like
Yeah.
the spaghetti, and then you get a rice and a drink. So I would get that sometimes, and then you get that nice little variety of food. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I enjoyed that a lot, actually.
Out of all the fast food that you have tried here in the Philippines, what's the the best fast food that you have tried?
I only had like 2 or 3 of them, I think. That's the thing.
Mm.
I wish I would have tried. Maybe I should have tried some more. I don't want to say I wish I did. Um, I like the one Jason was going to, honestly, a lot. Like that one had like more like I feel like it had more traditional variety foods also. You know what I mean? So
I
you could
see.
like you get what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like on the menu there was like adobo pasilla and everything else like that. So
I see.
that's the thing. Like I don't know. But again, like I only tried 2, 3 actual fast food. I went to a couple restaurants with you, but I wouldn't call those fast foods
Yeah, I know.
exactly, that's the thing.
Jason told me actually to try 24 chicken, so I tried it. They have like different varieties of flavors, like cheddar and spicy and all of those things. They have like Korean kind of flavor also. I don't think, yeah, it's cheaper. I mean, you can get like 3 cups of chicken and a rice. I think that's affordable.
Mhm.
I
That's the
mean,
thing.
most
I'm
of
always
the
looking for deals like Jason was, man. Always looking for the deals. You got to.
Yeah, he's the safest person, to try things here. So, I mean, if you like something, then maybe it's cleaner compared to what we usually try here when the two of us go out.
Yeah. I mean,
Especially doesn't like to eat like street food.
no, yeah, he's really safe about stuff, and I totally understand why he is, but I'm not. I don't got time for that. Don't really got time for it. You know, if I get sick, I get sick. Hopefully, worst case scenario, I gotta fly home relatively quickly. That's like that's what it is. Like if I get some kind of parasite, even I'd just be like, well, I'll just hold on to this bad boy for a little while, and
Mm,
people live with like what those what are the one? They're like a specific kind of worm. The ones. Sometimes people
mm.
use them for diets, even. But even if you get
Oh,
one of
really?
those, it's not gonna kill you. You never seen that before? Like tapeworm? That's the one. Yeah, people will use
Mm,
those for diets here sometimes. Like they'll
yeah, I know. I
it's like kind
mean,
of like a fucked up thing to do, but
most of the children here have those kinds of worms when they are young.
oh really?
Yeah, it's in the especially during my time. Actually, most of the children have those kinds of worms. The one where you can poop them out, and maybe sometimes they could get out through your mouth or through your nose. It's that
I didn't know they could do
disgusting.
that.
Uh, um, it's,
I heard that you're supposed to like not eat for like so many days, and then they'll put like milk or something. This isn't necessarily in the Philippines. This is like like a doctor thing they do sometimes or something. So they'll put like milk somewhere or like something on you so that they can smell it, like the animal, like you get what I'm saying. So you don't eat for so long, and then they basically lure it out. I didn't know it came out your nose, so that makes sense now. Kind of why they would do that.
here
And
in
then
the
they
Philippines,
pull it out.
I think we have a medicine for that where they would like make the worm sleep so that it will be easier for them to get out of the body.
Right, right.
So
Because if it
some
breaks, it just keeps growing, right?
mm, it's called antihelmintic. So basically, they will just make the worm sleep so that they won't move anymore, and they could be easily be like, taken out of your body. Why are we talking about worms?
I don't know. I started. You got me interested, dude. You were like discussing this really good. You were explaining it. I was like, wow, nice.
Yeah,
Um,
that's why
what's that?
sometimes you needed to like drink the medicine before you go to sleep because you also could like get sleepy when you
Oh,
take the
okay.
medicine.
Yeah, it doesn't just work on the parasites, right? What's that?
Yeah,
They have. You remember during like COVID times, they were like talking about that one. God, it was like a horse medicine, and they were like,
yeah.
"Oh, it cures COVID and everything else." That isn't that what that's for, though, too?
No,
Ivermectin.
it's ivermectin. Um, it's not even best, even for animals actually to drink that one because it causes kidney problems. So it's not really
Oh,
advisable to drink that kind of medicine. And there's no like really scientific um, experiment on the ivermectin being effective to COVID.
no,
So
no, I know that, dude. I wasn't trying to say that. Those guys were crazy. I don't know why you would think
eh,
that that would do that,
most people
but
actually tried to drink that one here in the Philippines, but
oh my God.
even vets don't advise actually pet owners to like have their animals drink ivermectin because it causes kidney stones faster.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that. See,
but
I
I
had to
I
have
know
it once.
it's for it's for intestinal parasites also. But if you can like drink other medicines related to intestinal parasites other than ivermectin, it's like better.
Yeah, no, see, I had to take it once because I was working at a homeless shelter, and
Already.
I got I think yeah, no, for real. Um, I got what they call it scabies. So it's like
Mm.
you know the little bugs that burrow into your skin.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, I know.
Anyway, they prescribe you ivermectin for that usually.
I see.
So like you can get like a topical one, or you
Mm.
can get like it's a pill you take instead of a drink.
Did
So
you take the pill or did you use the topical one?
well, they gave me the pill at first, and then because no, they couldn't get it out of the building, dude. We had like steam
Mm.
cleaned everything, and yeah, they had to like send like a public health announcement out and everything else to like the public because they were afraid it was going to spread everywhere. And then like so the health department had to come in
I
because it
see.
didn't go away right away.
Mm.
Then I had got the topical stuff, and they basically the health department made sure everyone in the building had it and would use it, so that would not continue to be a problem in the area. Because I think someone in the public got ended up catching it because there was like 50 dudes in there, and they all ended up winded up with it.
I see.
Yeah, nightmare. It's a nightmare, dude. It's a nightmare. The whole
So
situation was terrible.
do you get like a fever when you get scabies?
You don't really get a fever. I think the ivermectin, like the pills, when you take those, they're by like weight. I know that, but like
Mm.
sometimes they don't can't get the weight exactly right. You know what I mean?
I see.
So when I took mine, because it was like a dose that was slightly stronger than what was necessary by body weight, that gave me a fever,
How
kind
did
of
you
almost like.
know? How did you know that you have scabies? By the way.
Oh, you know, bro. You
Oh,
will know.
all
You will
right.
know. Your whole body is like it itches and it like burns almost. So like
Mm.
you can feel bugs inside your skin.
I see.
Like the it's really hard to explain. Really hard. It's like human fleas. It's like human fleas almost, but smaller and more of that. It's awful. It's awful.
It's too bad you didn't mutate or something or
Yeah, I know, dude. Oh my
turn
god,
into
I could be a superhero right now. Oh my god.
yeah. You'll spread itch.
The itch, yeah. Uh, Dude, I it was awful, dude. I was so pissed because all I did was sit in an office. Like, and there was
Mm.
tile floor in there. There was brick wall in there, and I must have when I was handing someone their meds and stuff one day, I must have like touched them or something on the hand, and somehow got it like that. I don't know how I even would have gotten it because I didn't like wear anyone's clothes or touch anyone's clothes.
Mm.
I didn't come into contact with fabric, so I don't even know how I would have contracted it from somebody else. That's the thing. Usually, you have to have like physical contact with somebody or with an object that they have touched that can host it. You know what I'm saying? Essentially, for long enough for you to contract it. So,
I'm just wondering also, does it smell in the homeless shelter?
I, not the one I worked at, really. I mean, kind of.
Oh,
There was
really?
an odor, and some of the dorm rooms would smell sometimes,
Mm.
but like I didn't really go in those, so I didn't really have to worry about that. And yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it depends on the people you got there.
Mm.
Usually it's not that bad. Usually it's not that bad.
And
Like you got like a main room or whatever else and stuff. So I was just in
and
the
also,
office.
I'm just wondering also, like, are they just allowed to stay there for a few days, or can they stay there for like years?
The one I worked at, it kind of was a long term, like what they call a long term shelter.
Mm.
It was technically a sober living facility
Mm.
slash homeless shelter, and
Mm.
they've actually grown since then. So
Mm.
Yeah, no, like they got $1 million grant from the government. I kind of wish I still worked there sometimes. If they didn't pay me like shit, I probably would. But
How how much is your pay there?
I think I made like $15 an hour. I mean, I appreciate it because I was working another job too, and I liked helping out and stuff. Don't get me wrong.
Mm.
It's just like some of the shit you got to deal with at those places is not worth the money. You know what I mean? So that's the thing.
Are there like rude people there also?
Oh god, dude, you'll have to like there'll be people there trying to fight you or fight other people or God, one guy was like there's only so much I can say. This I think I can say because I did sign a HIPAA form. I but I think
Oh
that's
yeah,
mostly
yeah,
for
I
medical
understand.
stuff. I signed a
Yeah,
few
I know.
signed a few forms. So, but I can say this. One of the guys was sleeping with a hammer because he thought people were like out to get him and someone had stolen his boots and it was a nightmare, dude. I had to go up there and, like, talk this guy down, like, "Dude, no one stole your boots." We ended up finding his boots, like, down the like, 2 feet away from where he was at,
Mm,
underneath something, and someone might have taken his boots or might have moved them to mess with him, you know what I mean? Because that shit does
mm,
happen. But, yeah, it was kinda crazy, and there's several times where people got in fights or whatever else. And it's just like it gets crazy, man. It gets crazy, especially in an all men's facility where people are trying to not do drugs or get drunk or whatever else. You'll have that. So it's one of those things. They kind of separated like the actual homeless now from the people who are like doing sober living or whatever else.
mm.
But it's still gonna be insane. You got to think about like the education level of most of those people and life experiences, whatever trauma you wanna whatever you wanna, like, say, they're different a lot of the time, how they behave and stuff, I guess. It's an experience. I don't know if you've ever done anything like that, but, it's
I
definitely one of those
mean,
experiences.
I work for like a geriatric kind of
Told me that, yeah.
house, and I also work in a mental hospital in my province.
See, that's probably
I
what
mean,
that's the best I can relate it to is a mental fucking hospital. Jesus.
um,
I don't know what a mental hospital is like, but, I mean, I imagine it's similar.
I was assigned. My first patient was actually. I know his family. He killed um all his family actually. He 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 told me it's fine actually to share as long as you don't tell their whole name. And I forgot his name actually. He has a big farmland in the province, and one time it seems like it was so hot, and he didn't eat for breakfast before going to the farm. And when he went back actually to his house, he suddenly blacked out and then killed his wife and all his children. And he just woke up in the police station and forgetting everything. It seems sort he sort to have a like a selective amnesia, and he totally
Yeah.
forgot he killed his family. And that's why he's there in mental hospital. We tried actually to like usually as nurses we in the psychiatric ward we need to like dig up those information from him. It's like our task actually while being in the hospital, like to dig up more information about how he went crazy, things like that.
Holy shit, dude. You hear about stuff like that, man, and it's like, I don't know, I don't get it. Maybe I'm just, like, too far removed from that. I don't know. That's the thing. It's pretty I like watching, what is it, like, Shutter Island and stuff? Have you seen that? That's kinda like a
Yeah,
similar
I,
take on that.
I, yeah, he think he was the doctor, right? only to
He
find
thought he
out
was
that
a Bedville Marshal or
ah yeah,
something like that, I think's what it was, right? So, yeah. But he's like,
um,
his wife killed the kids and he killed the wife. So, try
I
to
watch
forget
a
about
lot
it.
of psych movies in my fourth year in med school because we were tackling psychiatric nursing during that time. So I think I watched a lot of like the Black Swan. That was like the movie during that time that was famous. We watched that one. There is this other one about multiple personality disorder. I forgot the name of that movie. I think we have talked about that a few lives ago. I still
Probably.
can't remember the name of the movie actually. And she that person has like 16 personalities. Sometimes it shifts from one personality to another, and
Right.
those personalities were created um
Due
growing
to
up.
like responses to, yeah.
Yeah, her mother, I think, has a schizophrenia, and while growing up, she has a boyfriend, and that boyfriend was killed in front of her by an accident, and just it created like all the craziness in her actually.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. See,
I
there's this
need
one movie
to.
you might like.
I'm going to like search for the title of the movie. I'll refer that one to you. It's a good movie actually. It will like make you think. Sometimes in that movie, actually, we were tasked actually to like determine the name. Each personality actually has a name, so we
Right, of
needed to
course.
like pinpoint who this personality is.
That's interesting. I like watching all the psychanalysis on YouTube because, I'm not like a psychologist or anything, but I some of them are really, really good, well done, and then other ones,
Mm,
like, people will try to do the psychanalysis, and I'm like, "Oh my god, dude,
mm,
what are you" I'm not like, again, I'm not a professional, but I'm like, I'll watch them sometimes, I'm like, "Dude, what are you talking about?" There's another movie also, like, I'll send it to you, it's called Pathology. That's, like, more of
uh,
a medical one. I think you'd
mm.
like that one. It's a little bit weird. It's a kind of
Uh,
little bit, I'll give you, like, the plot synopsis real quick. So there's
Go
this
ahead.
guy, he's, like, a really good doctor or whatever, he's going to do his clinicals and stuff like that. So, he's trying to be, like, a forensic pathologist, I think is what it is. That's why it's called pathology. So, he gets with this group of people and, that are other forensic pathologists, right? You know what I mean? So, come to find out, this other group of people has this competition where they'll, like, go kill, like, undesirable people and then, like, compete to see if the other people can figure out how they killed them. You get what I'm saying, kind of?
I see.
So, like, the one guy will do it, and then the group of other people will try and figure out exactly how they did it, and,
Mm,
did you know what I mean? It's a really good movie. The whole time, they're all getting, like, super fucked up on drugs, and it gets dark really fast, like, it's 100% worth a watch. I think that it
mm,
was pretty interesting. You learn, like, kind of, I don't know if all the stuff in it is obviously true, but it seems like whoever made the movie had some idea about that kind of thing, you know what I mean? So, like, I saw one part where they freoned a guy's lungs and then bursted it, but I don't think that would work like that necessarily, um, the way they did it anyway. And then another
mm.
one was they, coated, acid and put acid in liquor to get rid of the taste or whatever else, and then the person would drink it, and obviously when it you wouldn't notice it right away anyway if it's like a hydrochloric or something like that, it wouldn't, like, be immediate, and
Um,
then, yeah, there's a bunch of cool, like, ways in there that they killed people. It was just interesting.
because acid plus acid equals salt plus water. That's how
Yeah.
you when you mix acid. I mean, I'm not sure if it's that. I just tried to like dig up from my chemistry class. Actually, when you mix acid to acid, it will like remove the acidity of it and like became salt plus water. I don't.
Mm. Well, I mean, you can mix acids and it still does stuff, but it's like hydrochloric and then sulfuric together, or no, hydrochloric and nitric makes aqua reagea, which is like another kind of acid. It's that sort of kind of, you know what I mean? It's what dissolves
Yeah,
gold. So I mean, like it. I think it depends. I think it depends.
and
But
when you mix lemon and tequila, you make a margarita.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Acid plus acid.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I highly recommend the movie. I will send you a link to it
Oh sure.
because it's an amazing movie. It's not my favorite movie, but it is like in that list of movies that I really like, probably.
I am always interested with things related to medical stuff because sometimes I like it when I understood most of the things, and especially when most people doesn't understand it, it makes me feel like I'm smarter than them.
Everyone likes that, dude, I think. Have you seen the show Cells at Work?
Oh yeah, I I know that's the cartoon, right? Where
Yeah,
there are like red blood cells, white blood cells, and everything.
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
good series actually. It really
I
explains how
know.
blood works in the
Dude,
body.
there is like so many little tiny nuances in that too that like they'll talk about packets and everything else like that. Oh my god, dude. I can't like draw anything specific, but even like the words they use when they're talking to each other relate to medical stuff. It's really well done.
Hey, I remember
Hello.
you have been like commenting to most of my shorts actually. I really thank you for that. It helps a lot. Especially for the growth of my channel. I am Tade and this is Dorian here with us. We're doing like a live. By the way, where are you from? Are you from India?
See Prakash?
S-
Ooh.
I I don't know how to pronounce that one. Satyam. Is that the correct pronunciation of that? Where are you from? You're from India. Where in India are you? Where when we get monetized, me and Dorian would like to go to India. I
I've
mean,
been wanting to go to India for a long time, let me tell you. I've been I have like business cards from people who have like hostels over there that I've met
oh
along my
really?
travels too. Yeah, dude, no, I do, yeah.
I mean,
One of
where
them
in
was
India?
me.
Where in India? Yeah.
I I I don't know exactly all of them. I have them somewhere. I'll pull my wallet. I'll show them next time. So I
Hmm.
do have them in my wallet somewhere, and my wallet's not like right in this vicinity, so I can't like pull them out. I have like a Greek doctor even. So I have like a business
Oh
card for
really?
some Greek doctor. Yeah, I was getting lots of business cards running around for some reason. Oh my god.
By the
Should we
way,
cut it?
no, we're still talking to someone. So,
Fair
are
enough. Fair
are you
enough.
are you doing something now?
I was getting ready to go to school, but like I have probably 10 minutes or so left.
Oh
So
really? I mean,
yeah.
let's just like end this for now. I think. Are
Okay.
you going? Are we going to do live tomorrow when your account is already ready for live?
Let's do it next week because this is kind of my day. Tomorrow I have like 4 classes
Hmm.
and we can do it again on Friday on yours again
Oh sure, I'm
and
fine.
it should work next week. You
Yeah,
get what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean,
All right.
this is the first time that you didn't go static. Actually, everything is clear and the
Well,
voice
that's
is
good.
clear. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys
I'm
for
happy of
watching.
that. Yeah, thank you
Invite
so much,
them.
guys. Glad to have you. Please come back again. Satyam. 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 I can't do it. You'd have to.
And
I would
so,
have to. Yeah, I'd have to have. I'll look up the pronunciation so I have it next time.
yeah,
Take
thank
it
you.
easy, guys.
Bye bye.